Today we're going to be using different media and techniques to explore value. Artists use different tools and techniques to render value. Here, on the left, we're going to begin by creating a series of value scales from dark to light, with a variety of different techniques and tools. So, in order to do that, we're going to need to make sure we have all of the tools that we need. I'll just gather those up here. My thing's ready. All right, it's looking good. Big pile of materials are ready. The first one I'm going to need is a pen. And I'm going to be using the hatching technique. Now, remember from an earlier part of our lesson that hatching is using parallel lines or parallel-ish lines. As they're closer together, they will appear to create a darker value, and further apart, they will create a lighter value. So I'll use this ruler, and I'll put in a series of hatching lines. Now, parallel is parallel-ish. Don't worry about being too exact with this. And that is what hatching is. Cross-hatching is when you're using that method of hatching, but then you crisscross. You don't have to use a ruler for this job, for either job actually, but you can if you'd like. So that's cross-hatching. The next material is marker, and the technique is stippling. Stippling is essentially a series of dots. So you'd be using your marker and creating a series of dots. Just like with hatching, it's the proximity of your mark that will create the dark or the light. The next material is using blue colored pencil. The next below that is an HB pencil. So this is one of your drawing pencils, and it has the letters HB on it. The next is a 2B pencil. Once again, look for the mark that says 2B. And then we have 4B. And the type of technique here that they're using is the shading technique. And the shading technique is a soft and gradual application that goes smoothly across the section. So when you're working with HB and 2B and 4B pencil, you're not actually trying to make something that looks different, which is kind of weird. But I actually want you to feel the difference between the pencils. So when you're doing this one, you're going to actually feel the difference. The look in your value scale should be the same. And then here, you're going to tone your section. That means apply value with pencil here. And then use reduction, which is essentially using your eraser to create a new value. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this in a speed draw for you so that you can see what this looks like. I'll probably ditch my ruler and just go with hatching and cross-hatching freehand, but feel free to use that ruler if it makes you more comfortable. All right, here we go. Here's our finished page. Dark to light with hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, blue-colored pencil, shading, and reduction.